Hello everyone, my name is Commissar Hecht and welcome to a small little journal update amongst everything else. I want to make it painfully clear that whenever I get an idea in my head, I am highly stubborn, as my wife will attest.
Incredibly true.
And today, I am doing an Operation Warmheart. It's an Air Force program. It's a first sergeant's program that provides money and emergency funds to airmen that need it, whether it's an emergency PCS or emergency leave back to the States or wherever they need to go. So that's the operation. Now, the reason why I say that I've got to, sometimes when I'm committed to something, I'm a little bit boneheaded about it, is because it's a run-a-thon. So I did this same run-a-thon back at Lakenheath in 2012-13 area time frame, and I was a lot fitter because I didn't have kids, obviously, to take care of, but I'm also was a lot younger. For those of you that don't know, that's roughly 8 to 7 years. And I ran 13 miles in approximately 2.5 hours. So I'm going to try to prove a point that this old war horse still has it and run 15 miles in, we'll call it 3. We'll call it be generous in 3. Now, I am not going to be filming the entire run. I probably won't be doing a true video journal as I run. The missus might film me as I run by and go through the 7 stages of denial and go through denial, anger, conciliation, all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that. Now, the deal is that, hey, I run 15 miles. And the reason why I'm running 15 miles is because every mile I run, members around my squadron have donated so much money per mile. And I told them, I was like, that's the goal. And I'm not going to charge them over 15 miles. I want to see if I can do 15 miles first, and then every other mile after that, that's a promise to me. So that's the goal, and I'm going to see if I can do it. Full disclosure, I've been running off and on, but I've been taking like massive breaks in between my running off and on. I used to be a very good runner. I ran track and all that stuff, but I haven't done like a 15-mile jaunt in forever. So I think the longest I've gone is maybe 6 miles. But that was, 2-3 months ago. So, full disclosure, sometimes I can be an idiot, but this is something that I want to prove to myself I can still do, and I want to be able to, and this is all for a good cause. Here's hoping that I succeed. I've taken my Tylenol just in case my knees start acting up, and I've been hydrating all night. I carved up this morning, and I'm feeling pretty good. So we're I can't believe I'm doing this. I really want to do this. I'm just like super nervous, and I don't want to fail. So I've got my iPod ready to go. I'll see you guys later. I'll give you probably the after action report. And yeah, I'm super excited to do this. So this is kind of what's going on right now. So my Facebook, this video will go up on my Facebook, YouTube, and all that stuff later after the action report. But my Facebook status will be, and so it begins. All right, I'll see you guys later, roughly after my run. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I am moving around my house. The reason why is my iPod's almost dead. I've taken screenshots of it, so you all know. My muscles are locking up pretty bad. I'm just over a mile from my goal. Red Warrior needs food. Banana. Oh, my muscles are all on fire. I've had to switch to a granny step because my muscles keep locking up. It's because I don't have enough potassium. So, I'm actually gonna run around outside. Probably be easier, so I'm not stopping as much. So, I've spent about 2 hours and some odd to make sure that I have enough, or I'm charging my phone right now, or not my phone, my iPod, to make sure that I'm not, I actually have proof that I did my 15 and plus. So I'm gonna charge for 5 minutes, eat this banana, and hopefully by the end of it I would have surpassed my goal, which is what I wanted to do. I'll probably eat a granola bar too. Oh my Lord. What they don't tell you about running long distances, that you gotta train for it. And I will openly admit that I haven't been the best at keeping myself honest on running. Like I said, I normally just run, I don't know, maybe 3 miles. 3 miles, you know, every 2 days. Right now, no, actually, like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, if I run, it's normally for like 2 weeks, and it's like 1.5 miles to 2 miles, and then I'll stop because I get tired and I get like bored and frustrated because I feel like I'm not making progress, which sucks because, you know, I love running. It helps. It's really good for mental health. But yeah, so God damn it. So I'm like dying right now, and everything's burning. My quads, my knees, my shins, my feet so far actually don't hurt as much, but my hamstrings, I'm chafing a lot, which again, to those of you who aren't familiar with long distance running, happens. And I've got enough sweat to fill up a small trench network that was excavated by the Death Corps of Krieg in the Siege of Rax. So, you know, it's great. It's awesome. I'm fething, dying. So yeah, that's right now me in a nutshell. I shouldn't have worn black. I'm a fucking idiot. I was like, oh, wear black, Commissar. You know, represent the Commissar's colors. Wear black. I don't have red on me, but still black and gold and red. You know, maybe a little bit of silver, but at least wear black. You know, wear the front towards enemy, Commissariat to the rear shirt. You know, wear all that, and you'll be rocking it out, losing a whole bunch of weight. Because, you know, part of my goal was to like burn a crap ton of calories, which I think I have succeeded in, arms full. And then, of course, you know, you're doing good. And I was actually. I actually stopped. I only stopped once. Well, twice now.
Allow me to stop myself for just 2 seconds to show you my splits. The first one is my 7.5 mile pace, and this one is the 13.81 when my iPod was about to die pace.
I stopped at the 7.5 mile mark, because I had to go to the bathroom, and I did not want to do what some runners normally do, which is find a quiet place on the side of the road and relieve myself. That's a no-no, especially on a military base. And so I actually stopped at there's a smaller gym on North Base, so I stopped there. And then so I stopped there, got some water because I was overheating and I could feel my blood start to go syrup, which, if any of you know your heat exhaustion casualties and all that stuff, that's a no-no. So I was starting to feel sluggish and really cathartic, or not cathartic, but oh God, what's the word? Sluggish and damn it, I can't think of it. Just slow, and my brain was not like I was focused. I was channeling, but like just focusing on the run. But my brain was starting to lose sight of it. So I stopped, drank water, and kept going. Oh, feth me. Oh, God. So yeah, there's a screenshot that I took. It's 13.82. And you'll notice that my lap time is, laps per mile has dropped greatly. That's because my muscles keep locking up. They actually started locking up at around the 10 mile mark. I had to walk. Shit, I almost felt like I walked most of it, but it was really hurting. So I had to stop and walk some of it. I'm still walking it, but it's just so I keep my muscles moving, so I'm not locking up by the time I get to the squadron and report in for my final miles. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh, fifth me, I'm so ready to be done. Oh, I promised myself I wouldn't stop. So I'm only stopping just because I have to charge my damn iPod, because that's part of the requirement of this Run-a-Thon is you have to show that you ran those miles, or power walked or granny stepped. In my case, doing all fucking three. So yeah, anyway, I had to finish this banana, choke down 2 granola bars just to get that quick burn energy. It takes more ibuprofen, so I'm not hurting as bad for that final leg, and then I'll be good to go. Anyway, oh, I can't wait to take an Epsom salt bath tonight. That's gonna feel great. All right, but that's me for right now. I'm gonna choke down this banana and continue forward. Oh, onward, upward, forward, you dogs, to victory. Fix bayonets and charge. Commissar out.
And now a short interlude to show you the final miles I ran and the splits therein. This short interlude is from the tirade I had earlier to the post-run breakdown. As you can see, I did pretty well for the first 9 miles. And then this next picture shows you the quick degradation of my splits.
Okay. I just ran 16.36 miles. My entire existence right now is encapsulated by pain and sore muscles, and my entire fiber of my being is on fire. Like, I am on fire. My ankles are hurting. My Achilles tendon is hurting. Basically, every major muscle group in the leg is hurting. But I persevered. I didn't quit. I will say I did granny step and / ranger shuffle for the last like 6 miles. I'll be posting all the times up on my Facebook and my YouTube after I split all these together. My God. And I got sunburned too. Adding literal insult to injury. Oh man. I'm gonna sleep like the dead tonight. But first, I have to film with my friend. So we'll do that. I will go to sleep. Hopefully my muscles don't lock up tomorrow, even though they probably will. I've taken magnesium tablets. I am swimming in NSAID and acetaminophen, which is Tylenol and Aleve. For those that don't know, the actual, like, generic chemical for pain. I took a recovery drink. It tasted like dirt. Well, it didn't taste like dirt. It tasted, I thought it tasted like dirt. It was disgusting, but it's supposed to help with muscle recovery after a very long workout. And I ate a bunch of pulled pork. Well, not a bunch. I ate some pulled pork. I had a banana. I'll probably have a Tylenol to go to bed when I finally do go to bed. Oh, man. I took an Epsom salt bath, though. That was nice. And right now I'm just sitting on my desk with at my computer, and I'm literally stretching out my tendons. I've got my heels dug into the carpet at a 45-degree angle, and I am stretching them out and then relaxing them. And then I'm arching my toes and slowly lowering my heel down. Oh, dear God. But yeah, this old warhorse can still do it. Which is funny, because like I said earlier, I had to stop halfway at the 7.5 mark to go to the bathroom. Because if you do it the way the runners do it, they pee on themselves or they find a quiet place and relieve themselves. But yes, Red Warrior. I did a Facebook post update on my private Facebook, but I'll read it to you guys. I thought it was pretty funny. It's like Red Warrior needs food, Red Warrior needs potion, Paladin requires healing, or Paladin requires heal, Paladin out of spells, lay on hands, divine channeling, out of mana, tank is down, healer is down, we require more minerals, we require more Vespine gas, our gold mine has collapsed. Power reserves depleted. R2-D2 panic noises. Ammo, liquid, equipment, casualties, status, black across the board. Fething medic. And of course, I'm very proud of what I did. And I raised a lot of money. Everyone's got to pony up Monday, and if I don't see them Monday, they have until Friday. So, yeah. Yeah, 16.36 miles in 3 hours time. Now, I did it in 4 hours time because of all the breaks. Like, I had to charge my phone, or not my phone, but my iPod, so I had to stop and charge that. I went to the bathroom and oh God, there was one other stop. I can't remember. Oh, I had to backtrack a lot to go get my mask because I had to go to the squadron after to do some paperwork. In actuality, it almost took me 4 hours. But actually it says 9:09:51, and then 13:55, so 4 hours. But how, oh, and I had to stop at traffic lights. So it paused there. So how Nike Plus Run Club works is that it pauses the workout, so you keep your time. So I did it in 3 hours, 15 minutes, 45 seconds at a blistering pace of 11:55. That was the average. I'm sorry, 11:58, and I finished. I burned 2,463 calories. Jesus Christ. I am chafed. When I got into the bath, everything was on fire. I felt like I was on Talaran, basically. I have runner's butt, swamp butt, whatever you want to call it, that would embarrass any Catachan Death World right now because it hurts. It even hurts to sit. It's that painful. So the one thing I did was actually I put Band-Aids on my pecs, on my nipples. So luckily they're not bleeding. So that's good. But everything else is chafed pretty bad. I know this is TMI, but I'm cooked, figuratively, literally, and everything else. But yeah, this old warhorse still has it. I'm super excited. I'm super excited that I still got it. I'm going to be paying for it tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. But whew, I'm happy this worked out. Lessons learned is never do this. If I'm going to do another long distance, I need to start building myself up and keep at it. I can't just be running an average of, 6 miles roughly a week, maybe 7 a week, depending on the day, and not continue to do that, if I really want to do it. But hey, 16 miles ain't bad. And it was roughly around the same time as my run back at Lakenheath, where I actually ran 13 miles in roughly 4 hours-ish. So I beat my old score. So I'm super excited about that. I'm more than happy. I'll share my splits later, but yeah, probably if I'm going to do this seriously, if I'm seriously going to take this, because my ultimate goal is to run the Boston Marathon in one go. So if I'm going to do that, I need to up my game, seriously. But yeah, gnarly. So I'm going to take the 2 days to recover, probably even 3 days to recover. And then I'm going to start running more frequently. So, and yeah, maybe it'll help me lose this spare tire I'm carrying around with extra dad bod weight. Certainly 2,463 calories is enough. All the pictures say heart rate is 0 because I didn't wear a heart monitor, and the gain elevation, it doesn't do gain elevation, and I didn't do my Nike, and I don't have a Nike Plus Run Club shoe, but I did use Nike Plus Run Club. It was good, and I'm surprised my iPod lasted as long as it did. It almost died on me on the 13 mile mark, almost 14 mile mark. So that's why I had to stop and charge it, and I ate a banana and granola bars and all that stuff. So there's that. But anyway, this video is probably going to be almost 30 minutes long, so my name is Commissar Hecht. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you want to see more of this stuff, I don't think anyone does on the channel, but if you guys do, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.